I don't wanna leave you lonely. You gotta make me change my mind. Baby, I got your number. Oh, and I know that you got mine.
Man, I want one of these. I gotta wait till my birthday, though.
Oh, I'm not here trying to jump fresh.
Why both y'all got the same shirt?
Oh, shit! One of y'all got a fake shirt. Look, this one has more stripes than that one, and that one got a patch.
Oh, no, y'all wearing fake Fubu now.
My shirt ain't fake. Talk to Ern.
Doesn't seem like a big deal to me. I've worn this shirt twice this week.
I had no plans to make another video about Atlanta, but then I watched the Fubu episode, and I had a change of heart. In this episode, we get some socioeconomic, some cultural insight into the struggles of being young, poor, black, and uncool in the United States of America. Something that I know a good deal about from my youth. I could go into how young black men and women lacking social and personal value attempt to offset this by acquiring things with material value. It should be obvious, though, that when the world views someone as undesirable, as it typically does young black men and women, that they would attempt to compensate by acquiring things that have objective value. When we can see your labels, we know your worth. It's as simple as that, but the effects are quite damaging and can often hamper personal development and growth. I could talk about these things at length, but being a philosopher, I would prefer to talk about them in broader terms. Most notably, the dangers of deriving your self-worth from things external to you. What we see in this episode, Fubu, is a bunch of young people looking to others to affirm their worth and identity. Now, this is something that we've all done at one point in time or another, to one degree or another, but it is something that should be avoided at all costs, in my opinion. Anytime we source our worth and identity from the external world, we are literally putting our sanity and happiness in the hands of other people. What should be done instead is we should fully understand and accept ourselves. This is where our worth and identity should come from as much as possible. The reason that it's so important that we be the source of our own self-worth is that building identity and self-esteem from the external means that we don't control the terms. When people change their opinion about a thing that we've identified with, the view we hold of ourselves necessarily changes if we depend upon them and their opinion to feel valuable. Now, we know opinions can change on a whim, and I personally don't want to be subjected to this roller coaster of emotions that results from a fragile and externally derived sense of self. If we can do this building of internally derived self-worth, esteem, and identity as adults, then maybe we can teach our young people how to do the same. But let me know what you think. Should we teach young people how to find their own value and identity independent of others' opinions? And will they have a more difficult time doing so in this social media era than we did in the Fubu era? Will it be more challenging for them than it was for us in the past, in the 90s, I should say? So far, I really appreciate all of your comments and feedback, so please keep those coming. They're really valued. Once again, if you already haven't liked and subscribed, please do so, and make sure you check the bell icon to get all of the video notifications. So once again, I'm Lex Benjamin, and I really appreciate you watching. You have a good day. Bye.